Greetings, Willow Mashant here tonight. I'm going to start things out a little bit differently. I decided that because there's been a lot of negative things happening around me, in a lot of people's lives, that I would start by talking about smudging. I like to use white sage. Tonight I'm using a little piece of some white sage just to clear the energies before I start the channeling tonight. The Spirit has been speaking with me. Divine has been speaking with me the last few days. There's been a lot going on, as we know, on the planet, a lot of negative things. And I'm waiting to hear what she would like me to share with you. So I wanted to get rid of all the negative energies of the material of this mundane space so that we can start having a clear channel tonight. I also lit a candle that will help me to continue to open the third eye. We need to keep that open when we are trying to be awakened, when we are on our journey, and it is very important to do that. So I like to light that candle once in a while too, especially when I'm going to be channeling or doing any kind of spiritual work. When I read for clients, I always have a candle lit, maybe a couple, maybe 3 or 4. But it helps the energies, the fire energy helps. We should always pay attention to what we put in our bodies as well, because the third eye is the pineal gland, and when we are taking in a lot of fluoride and things like that, it's fluoride in our water, fluoride in everything, even our toothpaste, it can start to calcify that gland, and we are not as aware, and maybe we aren't dreaming as well, and you may be missing things. So it's really good once in a while to just get rid of as much fluoride as you can, for one, but to also make sure that you are opening your chakras, all of them, and especially that third eye, so that if you are on your spiritual path, you're really making sure you're taking everything in. Or you have a clogged pore that can't get anything in. So it's very important to clear out your third eye periodically. Okay. The other thing that I brought in tonight were my crystals. The Divine has showed me over the last few years, since 2014, that she really wants me to work more with crystals. They are great for communicating with the higher dimensions. So tonight I brought in my 2 big babies. I love my big quartz. I love them. I use them a lot. A lot of my clients will pick them up and hold them while we're doing our readings too. I feel like it helps them receive the messages, and it helps me to send them from the Divine, so it's kind of like that conduit. So I brought those out tonight. The other thing I brought out my large selenite tower and my small selenite tower. Selenite is a wonderful stone to use, a crystal to use for when you're communicating, when you are meditating. Anytime you're doing spiritual work, this is a wonderful thing to have. I also have these 2 crystals. They are polished and cut. I have a clear quartz that is more of a phantom quartz, and I have a smoky quartz, and I love both of these. They've got really powerful energies. You can just feel them vibrating in your hands. But the reason that I brought them out is because the Divine has been showing me that I needed to work with crystals more, and I wanted to share that with you. Maybe this will help you find your own crystals if you don't already have them, or maybe put them to work for you a little bit more. Now, what she started showing me in 2014 was that I was supposed to have these, like, it almost looked like copper springs. They were wide on the bottom and on the top and narrow in the middle, kind of like an hourglass. And the crystals would set inside of these as a holder. And she would show me that I would have many of these around me when I would be channeling her messages. So I'm trying to work that out. I'm trying to get some copper to maybe come up with something. If anybody out there wants to help me and create something for a crystal like this, I'd love to see it. because the divine wants us to work with these. And the copper is also a great conduit. So let's, see what we can come up with here. But I think a trip to the hardware store is in store for me. So that's something else that'll be coming up shortly. Now, tonight I will be using the Syrian Starseed Tarot deck again. Now, I'm not going to be reading these cards. I'm literally using it straight focus. What does she trigger in my mind? What is she triggering me to say? When I channel her tonight, it's going to be a little different. She has been speaking to me and it's different, but it's more powerful. It's more direct. And so I've really been listening, especially over the last few days. Our world has gone through some major tragedies. Many people have died at the hands of terrorism, of hate, and it is time for us to come together. And she keeps talking to me about channeling her again, because there's a lot of messages that she wants to give you. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start shuffling the cards. Like I said, I'm only going to use this very basic as just a focus tool to trigger what she's saying to me. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start to shuffle. Divine Source, Divine Mother, all that is, we call out tonight to you to give us your guidance, your wisdom, and your message. We're opening to receive, and we welcome you. Blessed be. I send you love, all of my children. I am here with you and here for you. You are never alone. Remember, when we hold on to negative energies, when you are not willing to let go of those things that do not benefit your spirit, it is holding you back. So I must ask of you to only send love and energy to the victims and send no hate, no energy at all to the perpetrators of those murders that have recently occurred. You must withhold all energy from them. They do not deserve your energy. They are feeding on the hate. They are hate, and you are not. So instead, send your love and your light to all of those who have been affected, all of the families that are left behind. Send them love. Lift them up. Celebrate the lives. Do not give any energies to those people who have committed these crimes, these murders. When we take away their energy, they will fade away. Their karma will come. You do not have to inflict that. The karma will come. They have brought that themselves, and it will come in the right time, in the right way. Remember to send only love. Hate and anger lowers your vibration. I need you to be raising your vibrations up with love. You are all messengers. You are the messengers of the divine. You are starseed. You are those beings that are to lift others up, to help them start on their path, help them have their moment of awakening. So keep going on your journey, on your quest. You will find answers to your own questions along the way. You will gain so much knowledge. This is your time of learning, your time of healing, and your time of awakening to help this world and the universe where it resides. When you feel your vibration is low, reach out to other spiritual people, to those who you know as the elders, the wise ones. Reach out, seek guidance, find a mentor, talk to a friend, listen to music, raise your vibration, but never feel that you are alone. The divine is always with you. Your guides are always with you. They will not desert you. I will not desert you. The planet's energy is very heavy at this time. It is very heavy because too many people have been sending out negative energy, and it's not the negative energy on a daily basis. It's the negative energy to those people who are causing the problems. But the problem that you are all causing is by not sending love. You must send love and not hate. Every time you talk in negative ways about anyone who's a leader, anyone who has committed crimes, anyone at all that is a negative person, by giving that energy out, you are raising them up and they are feeding off of it. It is making that energy heavy. It is time to lighten the energy. Do not sit in front of a television watching the news. It will only bring your vibration down. We need your vibration to be raised up to love, up to joy. It is time for you to understand that you are the only one that can nurture and help your own spirit grow. Your guides are there for answering your questions and allowing you the knowledge necessary for you to do this, but you are still the one in charge. It is still your job because you chose it before you came into this third dimension, before you were born into this human body. You already knew, but you forgot because you chose. That was part of the contract when you came in. You could not remember if you came into this third dimension on this planet. And now you must be told again that you are the one that needs to work on your own spirit and help it grow and evolve and lift up others around you. Send out the right energy. Raise your vibration to the love level. Get out of the anger area. Get out of the hate. Get out of the greed. Get out of all the negatives and get into the positives. That is how you nurture your spirit and how you lift up others around you. It is time for those who are awakened to network. Do not stay solitary. Find others of like mind, whether it is online, on the internet, in social media, or in person. You must network. We must create this web of connection, of positive energy, love, and light. We are weaving the web of love. Tomorrow, your solar deity, the sun, will be very powerful. Work with its energies. Understand that some communication will be difficult tomorrow, but that does not mean that through your vibrational energies and through your thoughts that the messages will not get through. It will only be those human devices that may have issues. But understand that if we raise our vibrations high enough, you will not need a phone. You will be able to communicate with others as we do in the fifth dimension. So raise yourself, raise that vibration. Embrace one another, even at great distance. Know that the love that I have for all of you is so strong that I embrace each of you each day, and I am always here for you. We must love each other. And we must not hate. Even when horrendous things happen on this planet, we still cannot hate. Look at some examples. Look at the examples of some parents who have lost their children to the hands of another child. Some actually find love in their hearts for the other parents for the other child because they did something stupid. But they know that if they hate that child, it does not help them heal. It does not help that child to become a better person. It doesn't help anyone. So we can't send out hate as much as we want to, because it's human nature. So let us embrace each other. Let us send out love to the planet. Let us meditate for 10 minutes every day and send out nothing but love and healing to the planet and to the universe, to each other. If we can all do that for 10 minutes every single day, either in the morning or at night or at our lunch break, or just find that moment when you can do that, it will make you feel better. It will make our planet better. It will make everything better. I hope that the Divine's message reached out to you as she has been reaching out to me. Maybe it touched you in some way, and it will help guide you in some way. You can find my website below in the description of this video, willowlamashant.com. I'm always here if you need to talk. I'm open to emails. It's okay if you have a question. You can ask me, and I will do the best to answer it. We must build each other up, lift each other up, and share love and happiness. And remember not to send out hate. Until next time, be blessed.